Hi everyone, welcome to the Stitchin Post. This is Knitting with Nancy. I'm here with Trish, and this is week 2 now of our knit along using the linen. So I hope you all are enjoying starting and getting ready. I wanted to go over a few things today, and Trish is going to come by. I've had some questions about how to purl through the back loop. So I'm going to give a little demonstration on that, as well as knitting through the back loop. And as you can see, I hand wound my ball. So I'm just going to knit the first stitch. So to knit through the back loop, it's just as easy as that. You put your needle through the back of the stitch and knit through. One more time, through the back loop and knit through. Now it's a little different than purling through the back loop, which is on the wrong side. Yarn comes in front. It's a little tricky because again, we are going through the back loop of our stitch. Let me start that over again. I'm going to purl through the back loop. I'm in front and I come off the back. One more time, purl through the back loop. You come through the back of the stitch forward, again counterclockwise just like always, and purl through. And what that's doing, and it's kind of hard, let's put it over this white part here, if Trish can get up kind of close. If you can see, it's put a twist in those stitches. So what that looks like on the front, these are the knit through the back loops. On this side, they were purled through the back loop, and it has made it come a little, I want to say forward. It's a little more definitive of a knit 2 purl 2. And here's that little twist. Each one of these has a twist in it, which makes it just a more prominent stitch. So it's really, really easy to do. Just pay attention. Again, any issues, call me. The next thing I want to go over that came with me, and just give me 1 second, I'm going to pull all my stitches out real quick. I want to lie this flat again and put, I love these little stitch stoppers. Coco Knits is fabulous. So as I spoke last week about my gauge, that I'm loose, I'm a continental knitter. I had to go down from the 4, which is what it recommends on here, a US 4, and I had to knit mine on a US 3 because I'm loose. Well, if Trish can get up close up here, can you see how some of my stitches here, I've gotten even looser? And as I was showing Trish this morning, when I turn this over, you can really see it on the back side, how big these stitches are. Now, I am not taking it out, but when I went back to my gauge, I'm off. So I've now gone down needle size to a 2.5 needle, US. And you can see how loose my yarn overs got here, but I'm back on gauge on these last few rows. So what does that mean? It means while we're knitting, and this is for any sweater at any time, we need to be aware of our gauge as we go up. Because had I not checked that, this would keep growing bigger and bigger and bigger sideways. And I really don't want that. But knowing that I'm a loose knitter, all I have to do to correct it is go down a half size or the full size needle. Now, not every size comes in a half size. It just so happens I had a 2.5 at home. So I was using that. I still might have to go down to a 2 to get my gauge and to stay on gauge. The other thing that happened to me that I want to let people know, because again, why am I leaving that in? It's a mistake, and I like to show my mistakes because we're all human. What I didn't leave in, because I didn't practice what I preach, which is read your pattern and read it out loud, every word. Why do I say that? On row 1, as you are setting up, it's a decrease row. And it has you decreasing a number of stitches all the way along. And I believe it was 28 stitches. I'd have to look back, and I'm sorry. I think 32 stitches I removed. Well, I started knitting up and forgot to remove them and got up almost an inch and went, this is odd. And I looked back and I went, oh, that I did take out because that would make a huge difference. And I ripped it all the way back to my edging of my ribbing and started over decreasing. So please read the pattern out loud. Do as I say, not as I did. So I hope you're enjoying this knit along. I am. I actually love working with this yarn. It is soft in my hands. So I do enjoy it a lot, and I hope you do too. See you next week. Bye-bye.